Hey guys, how's it going? Masterbucks here and welcome to another episode of the Salford City Career Mode in FIFA 20. We are around about, I would say, a third, maybe just under a third of the way through this season, but we're really going to get going now because we've got a few pretty big games, one against Ghent, another one against Liverpool away at Anfield, which is also a pretty big game, and then more Carabao Cup action. We've reached the round of 16. I think so long as this is a home game, I will sim it, and yes, it is a home game, so I feel comfortable simming this, but we're getting pretty close now to a point where if I get drawn against some pretty good teams, I'm probably going to have to start taking the Carabao Cup pretty seriously, because again, it's a competition I have yet to win in this series, and I would love to do so, at least one. After that, though, we have Chelsea at home, we've got Ghent again, then we've got Norwich, and then we'll probably maybe leave it around Manchester United game in late November. But a little press conference before we get into this game against Ghent. We unfortunately lost our last Champions League game, so when we could have had 6 points and already be like 3 or 4 points ahead of everyone else in our group, we unfortunately bottled it, losing 3-2. But can we make it to the knockout stages? It won't be easy, but it never is. But I fully expect to. Will this match result in a win? You can never know. Practice, practice, practice. Definitely not. What manager is ever going to... Okay, whatever. Regardless, practice, 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 I guess. I'm actually quite impressed. I don't know if I've ever gotten that question before. I really don't. But we've had a mixed bag of results there. That is probably right. My players will improve soon, though. Yeah, all right. Happy team morale. Good stuff. Again, I was thinking of rotating the team around a little bit for this game because of course, about 4 days after this we play, I think, yeah, was it Chelsea? No, Liverpool, that's right. But honestly, like I said I'm going hard for the Champions League and I'm not taking it easy on any opponent in the Champions League at any stage. Besides the fact we're now only, we've only gone and lost the last game, so I need to bounce back here, hopefully with a win. With the rain coming down as well, I don't know how much that will affect things or not, but Ghent are the team on the bottom of our group. We have got to take care of them in this one. I do not think for the life of me I'd be able to recall or even tell you the name of one player in this team. It's got to be said, and that's as it is in real life right now in 2020. So I have no idea what their team would look like in 2025, 2026, whatever year we are up to. But they will get it kicked off for us. Our third Champions League group game underway. Look at him go. Ferreira here is just on an absolute... No one's even getting close to him, but that, right at the end, takes the fucking touch too far away from his body where he had a simple shot and no one was closing him down. It was a fucking gift. Rashford, you know what? Time to go here, son. Wow, that was a bit too easy. Why do I not just do this more often? Just get it to Rashford and knock it past the defenders. They can't stick with him. Honestly, look at this. I just gave it to him and then just bang. What are the defenders doing? Not even able to keep up. He makes everyone else look like an absolute twig. Like just not moving at all. Absolutely stiff. Not able to get off the ground and stick with him. Barely been able to get Rashford the ball at all in the first, couple of games. And I swear, the total that this man's going to finish with this season, if it keeps going like this. Good block from Renan Lodi right there. Not going to be able to get it up the other end in quick enough time, so we'll just see it out. That's that. 1-0 at the end of a fairly uneventful first half. That's for damn sure. But we at least saved the lead through this man. Hopefully a little more of the same to come in the second. Grab a second and then maybe walk out of here with a comfortable 3 points. Oh, Jesus, please. Stop it, son. You're embarrassing him. You are embarrassing him. Do I actually have anything to go to? Pass it across. No, fuck's sake. Nah, again. Trying to squeeze it through the gap instead of shooting. Trying to be unselfish. And that header has somehow fucking perfectly gone to one of theirs, despite the fact it evaded 3 Salford players. Look at Hermoso go running forward right now. God damn, I like this. Rashford avoids one. I think Pedro Jesus is going to be offside here. You're fucking kidding me. Jesus! Captain not really leading by example there when he can't even obey a fucking simple rule of football with absolutely no one around him and looking straight at the line. Like, fuck me, sometimes it's just so dumb. But Rashford, again, easily evades one. And has to surely, for the tap-in, David Neres has got a goal for Salford at last. It's about damn time. I don't score many with my wingers. Yes, I know. Jesus is a testament to that. And sometimes, unfortunately, the other player I have playing in that left wing position is as well. But Neres gets his opportunity. An absolute open empty net from in the 6-yard box. He does convert it though. It's the simplest chance that you could possibly wish for. He's been presented with it, and he's got his first goal for Salford. Get in, come on. The lowest rated player in my front three, the 88 rated Rashford, scoring all my goals, but my wingers are barely getting involved at all. Fucking... Oh! Get in! Oh, come on. That would have been the most ridiculous goal of all time. Hey, it might still be. Might still be. Bang! And he's onside! No, he's not. Oh, fuck. For a second, I actually thought he was. Well, that is a shambolic little spell right there. Fucking hell, what was that? I am very much waiting it out in the hope that somehow they don't get a goal here in the next few minutes and make things awkward. That's a brilliant header out. Arvid Lunda. Yep, he's got it. Rashford, off we go one more time. They've got no one back. Neres, get on your bike, son. Go all the way. You've surely got to outpace this mob. You've got to. You've got to. You've got to. And, oh my God! Fuck, I had a great piece of commentary lined up there as well. I was going to say, you've got to, and you've got 2 goals. But he's fucking gone and missed it. Might still have a chance here. Neres gets dropped. Am I going to be selfish? Maybe this time. Oh, this time it's saved. Back into the middle. Switch to Neres, mate. Fuck's sake, what is this game? Too bad. It looks like it's not going to happen. They have 30 seconds to get 2 goals. I don't see it happening. We might have a chance here. If we can go quick. No, we don't. All good. It's fine. We get a 2-0 win. In the end, we just did what we had to. Not the cleanest of games for us. But, hey, we have, for the first time in bloody, it feels like ages, been able to keep a clean sheet. We don't get many of those. So that's honestly worth celebrating. Way more than just a 2-goal performance. Because, God, 2 goals for me these days is honestly sort of light work with a man like Marcus Rashford. But nice stuff. All right, there's 3 points. Let's hope for good news with the Benfica versus who's the other team in my group? Bloody how have I forgotten? How have I forgotten? I know who it is. How have I forgotten? Oh, it's Shakhtar Donetsk, for crying out loud. Yeah, no, I just realised. But yeah, it's I don't know. I'm hoping for at least a draw there. That'd probably be the best result. Well, the only reason Hendricks isn't playing anymore is because we have unfortunately got back Diogo Dalot for him. So Hendricks is back to being a rotation player. We were the favourite team coming in. Was Ghent defeated before the match started? I don't know. Ghent had every reason to be. Rather not comment. No, not at all. I'm just going to say whatever. The calm answer normally does the best. And a resounding win. Are you pleased with? Yeah, we can definitely do better. That's for sure. Unfortunately, Pedro Jesus, it's starting to happen again. He needs to play more games, despite the fact he plays almost every single goddamn game for me, but I'm counting on you in the decisive moments. Let's hope he doesn't pull a, he doesn't pull a fucking goddamn Muric on me. That would suck. So we were able to somewhat cope without our captain Rolando Mandragora in that last game, but now we take on Liverpool and hope for the best. And we get an offer here for Kieran Tierney, who we have just signed a new left back, replacing him, and Tierney's now not even on the bench. He's now a reserve player. So I'm at this point looking to sell some of my 80-something rated players to raise some cash to go crazy in January on some star players. So again, on this occasion, I would be intrigued to see. Apparently, we could only get him for a max of 47 mils. So should I just accept this from Fiorentina? I might just do it, I might just accept that then in that case. Most likely it would seem we're only squeezing a few extra million out and it probably won't make that much of a difference. So yeah, imagine we just chuck another 40-something million onto our transfer budget existing. That makes it about a little over 150, and then we're really going for some big name players. Hey, I mean, I was looking at a new centre-back. I've got Konate, Konate, however you pronounce it, who was 88 rated. He's going to cost me just under 100 mil. And then we were looking at bloody Delit, who looks like he's going to cost me over 200 mil. So is he maybe an option? I don't know, but it's time to go to Anfield for this next game and first game of the Premier League in today's episode. Always a cracking fixture coming to Anfield and playing this mob, and especially since they've been a top side in recent years. They've always hit top 4, I think, in every Premier League season we've been a part of. We've been around for such a long time now, but yet despite being 6-7 seasons into the career mode, I now still see some very familiar faces. Alisson, Hoover, Saliba, Gomez, and Theo Hernandez, so some changes there. Antonio, Fabinho, Lucas Torreira, but the front three, actually, Salah and Mane, bit familiar, with Martinez playing in that position, and even Firmino is still here. They have some great players, Liverpool, but they always seem to mix and match their team. There's no one absolute starting 11 that I always face when I play Liverpool. But it's still quite familiar even after all these years. Oh, please. You saw that coming a mile away, didn't you? Ferreira now. Rashford plays it through brilliantly. He's got eyes in the back of his head. Lo Celso. Jesus, you've played him really wide here, mate. Really fucking killed his chances of scoring with that pass. Just fuck off. Fuck off. That should be 1-0. And fucking Lo Celso is getting absolutely, giving me absolutely fucking nothing. Needed that tackle. Oh my God, you're just sticking a tackle and it just doesn't even fucking matter, man. Torreira just still goes on and shoots, and it's a great save from Lafont that bails us out. How many times do you run right into a defender straight in front, get a clean tackle, the ball somehow bounces fucking behind you, and that as well. The keeper coming out to go to punch it and just giving them an open fucking goal. I just keep conceding the same way, and it's just so fucking stupid. He comes out all that way and then just fucking stands on the 6-yard box, and of course we lose the header too. Rashford was there. At least he jumped, but he couldn't get in front. Go here. Oh my God, I might try to put the Jets on with Lo Celso, but he's going to get caught, is he? No, he's not. No, he's not! Lo Celso from one end to the other, quick from the corner. Far. So quick from the corner. I am quite surprised. I am quite surprised that we managed to score that one. Lo Celso has pace, 80-something pace, nothing crazy, but thankfully he just got beyond the defenders. And again, it was just, and even then I thought Alisson would come out and, you know, make himself big and that we wouldn't be able to get it past him. But Lo Celso, to be fair to him, he's done it. Like that, I don't know. I really don't know how we scored that. Kamara with the header out. We do have time to go forward if we go real quick. Ball up over the top. Is it a well-weighted ball? Oh my God, Rashford. He's gotten in front. Rashford, he swings, he shoots, he gets, it's not even like a tackle from Gomez. He just goes to shoot, but Gomez is right behind him. So when he, on the follow-through, goes to shoot, he clips his legs and he can't get the shot off. Man, God damn. I wish on those occasions the attacker would shoot and go down because there's some sort of contact. I don't know. Oh, hello. You saw the press there, didn't you? Lo Celso. Simple fake shot, hopefully. Wow, it's got caught in between. But it won't matter. Oh, Ferreira gets there. It was nearly blocked by the man on the line. Look at this, Lo Celso, the fake shot. It was like definitely collected by the fucking... It was 100% like hit the arm or something. I swear. Saliba was on the line. Thankfully, it's put in between him and just evades him. Ferreira with his first of the Premier League season. And we have a lead at Anfield after going down again. Well, okay, Mane just left it behind himself. Oh, and Jesus, that was originally meant to be a pass, but it almost works better than that. And I am off here. No way Fabinho's going to be catching Pedro Jesus. That's for damn sure. Pedro Jesus might be able to go the whole damn way. Imagine if he scores this, and he does! Around the outside of the whole Liverpool defence. That's incredible. Fabinho wasn't going to catch him. The man chasing didn't have an awful lot of pace to cut him off either. And when I was looking that whole time just to cut it off, nah, just go the whole way. Why not? He's got pace. We don't always get to utilise it to the best of our ability, and it normally definitely doesn't set him up with a goal-scoring chance, but he just went all the way himself there. Oh my God. So simple. That is a fucking rocket into the corner as well by Angelino, who hasn't been scoring as many for me this season as he was last season, but damn was that emphatic. I am just taking apart the top teams, yet I'm going down to all the smaller teams I really should be getting points on. I don't know. But look, Angelino had so much space that I had so much time to settle and shoot. That is such a top bins. Like, that is upper echelon like you've never seen before. Let me see where this actually goes in. Just bang! It's definitely down to the fact that their press is so ridiculous. They try to win it off me so crazily. Like, I did the same thing to Manchester City. I honestly wish every team would play against me like this. I mean, sometimes they do it really well, but other times you just evade their press so easily and you get like 5-6 goals a game. Trying to stick in the way. I just brought in Dicker and he's ran right past the man with the fucking ball. Unreal stuff. Either way, Neres is now going. Hopefully going to send away Lo Celso. Lo Celso will hopefully get a little ball up over the top for Rashford. You know, he's going to get his goal today, and it is 5. Absolutely, completely tearing them apart now. Can I play Liverpool and Manchester City every week? I'm not even kidding. Maybe now something. No, oh, it's picked off. No, it's under Gomez's feet. Into the middle. Rashford could get another one, and it's 6! Oh, how many can we finish with? Because I genuinely do not think it's over yet. We may have one more opportunity. Are we getting Brazil-Germany? I want Brazil-Germany. Oh, Gakpo, hold your run, mate. Is there a chance still? There's 4 minutes, but they've got the ball. I don't care if I concede another one. I've already lost my clean sheet today, and now we do have it. They've given it back to me so easily. Rashford, are you going to make a run? Gomez, Rashford. Oh, we are going to get it. We're going to get it. That one's right up the middle. It's Brazil-Germany, but it's Salford-Liverpool. And it's a hat-trick for Marcus Rashford. If he didn't actually already have it, I don't know. He could have gotten 4 today. I've completely lost track. I think it's fair enough with the amount of goals I've gotten today. What has happened? I genuinely have not fucked around with sliders or nothing, and this is definitely ultimate difficulty. I am astounded by this. Again, it's right there to be saved, but it's just above the outstretched hand of Alisson, and it's just the most memorable day ever. Liverpool will never be the same. Marcus Rashford has 14 goals in the Premier League already. It's just so typical of me and my starts in these seasons recently where I start so slow, but once I get going, you cannot fucking stop me. Like, when you play like this, how many hat-tricks is that now for Marcus Rashford? 3 attempts, 3 goals. This is the season he's having. You wouldn't believe me either, but with the attempts on goal, it was actually pretty similar. We had 11 shots, 11 on target, whereas Liverpool had 9 shots and about maybe 2 or 3 of them were on target. And the possession was about the same. I am absolutely gobsmacked by that result. It's just the way that they were playing, the way they were pressing it. It's incredible. But another breathtaking performance. Rashford can do no wrong. Salford City unbeaten in the Premier League. How confident are you to keep the win streak going? Wait, unbeaten in the Premier League so far? No, ditch that question. We're not unbeaten. We've been on a winning streak for sure, but either way. We have what it takes. Yeah, sure we do. And we were expecting a more competitive match. Damn sure I was. Were you expecting a more competitive match? Yeah, I was. I'll try to still pick the best. Give them full credit. No challenge. I wasn't expecting... Nah, I won't say that. Give them full credit. But, man, at the end of the day, we tore them up. I need to look at the stats. We've played 10 Premier League games now, and Rashford has 14. At the moment, he is on track to finish with something like 45 goals maybe for the season, or just like low 40s. This is going to, if it keeps going the way it's going, be an obliteration of the record. Mane's fucking going alright. Pogba's going to West Ham and he's scoring bits. Kane's still at Tottenham getting a decent amount of goals too, as well as some other players too. We are on an absolute another level with Rashford playing the way he's playing. Anyway, next game, Carabao Cup. We go up against Newcastle. I might sim this with my main team, depending on what other fixtures we have, because I really, if I'm going to sim a game this deep into the competition, I want to make sure I'm absolutely giving myself the best shot possible. We have about a 4-day break between the next game, so maybe I will do this one. I will give it a crack with the first team. Newcastle are still an okay Premier League side, so I need to make sure of it. Give myself every chance. 4-0. How's that for a chance? Jesus, Lo Celso, Hermoso gets... Hermoso's getting so many goals from me in sim games. And even Arthur McCall off the bench got one too. This next game, though, against Chelsea is the next game I will play in. As of yet, we still haven't cracked into the top 6 when I... Of course, of all things, want to crack top 4. We have a training injury, another one as well, sadly. Hermoso is gone for a week, so he'll miss the next game, but not like Rolando Mandragora, 4-month injury. And Kieran Tierney has been sold. 47 million. We're going to get just under 40 million in return, but now we're playing with about 150 mil with our transfer budget. We can go and get a bloody star player with that money. But this Premier League season, now that we've at least gotten close to the top 6, and look, the top 6 is actually the top 6 for the first time in ages. Spurs are on top, Liverpool in second, and we absolutely torched them. I cannot believe it. Arsenal third, I can't believe that either. Chelsea, who are actually undefeated, and we're the team that are about to play them. Then Man City and Man United. The top 6 are actually in the top 6 after 10 or so games played in the Premier League, and it's actually genuinely a really close battle so far this Premier League season. Still no one team that can go on and win it, but you've got to imagine it's got to be ourselves or one of the actual top 6. And look who just went up to a 91 overall now. Pedro Jesus is once again the highest rated player in the team at 91, overtaking Neres, who we've signed as well. And Rashford at 88. Also, by the way, I forgot, I'll do it at the end of the episode, but I kind of want to make one adjustment to my my formation, but we'll do it after this Chelsea game. The only other changes we have had to make for this one is Ndicka going in for the injured Hermoso, and of course the fact that we're playing Ferreira in at right centre midfield over Mandragora. So far going with a smaller, more attacking trio hasn't necessarily been too detrimental. Like, we've conceded 1 goal in the 2 games we've played today, and that 1 goal only came from a corner that was whipped in. The goalkeeper, Lafont, came out when he didn't need to, but either way, it's, you know, we've been pretty solid defensively despite it. But after what's been a crazy episode so far, a very, you know, simple 2-0 win, then a massive 7-1 win against Liverpool, what does this game have? I have got absolutely no idea, but I cannot wait to see. But Chelsea looking like this, and Pardew, Sterling and Grimaldo and a few other younger Chelsea players that have grown up and taken their starting 11 spot, Timo Werner, Pulisic and Chukwueze in at that right wing position. Decent players on the bench like Jesus, Belotti and Conte as well, who'd be getting on a bit too. But all right, it's a nice Chelsea team once again, and a team right now in Salford that just, I don't know, right now I felt like I could do no wrong. Jesus coming in from behind and making a big tackle. Love to see it. Now Lo Celso, if he can get going, but unfortunately Rashford's going to be in an offside position. But now he keeps changing his mind where he wants to go. And cutting it back. No, the fucking Rashford, you've really fucked up that whole attack there. First by changing your mind with where you wanted to go, and second with that fucking back heel. And up the other end, they go and score. Rashford, I'm going to be honest with you. You fucking killed us there, mate. You fucked that up. Yes, maybe I could have shot with him. I just had an absolute sure thing, though, if he was able to complete that pass. But instead he fucks up with the back heel, and then they go up the other end and score. It's not often this season I've been upset with Marcus Rashford, but man, he's fucking killed me there. Oh, hello. David Neres, you've done brilliantly here, son. Absolutely class work there to get us a goal, and that's all David Neres. Yes, Lo Celso had to take the touch and finish, and he did just that, but it starts with a brilliant bit of pressure from David Neres. Whoever it was that he dispossessed just would not give up the ball. Unfortunately, the replay doesn't go back any more than it does, but look, the great touch to get himself the space to shoot across the face of goal. We're going into half-time with it tied up at 1-1 most likely. Nice work, Giovanni Lo Celso. Great stuff. Hello. Thank you very much. Oh, a bit of pressure again. We win the ball back in a good spot. In a great spot, you know. Ferreira, where was the fucking... I asked him to fucking knock it forward. The bridge kick. Didn't happen. Again, chance for a second goal. Robbed. It's a bit of a gap up the middle here. I'm concerned. Oh, gone from a long way out. But you just never know on Ultimate. They can hit those. They can, even from that far out. Thankfully, Lafont bails us out. Great slide from Ferreira. Alright, he can do his defensive stuff as well. Not bad at all. Angelino is off here. Oh, look at Neres again. Left unattended. And a little cut inside here. Referee, no. Apparently he did get the ball. It was an awkward little stumble from Neres then. Renan Lottie's come a long way forward here. Goes back to Neres. In the middle here. Lo Celso! Oh, that's a great movement! Giovanni Lo Celso with a second of the day, and he's given us the lead. In the 80th minute, Renan Lottie went a long way, and that pass he touched, and then he finished with his back turned to goal. One touch to set himself, and then the finish, placing it into the top corner, just avoiding Marquinhos, who's had a great day for them. Are we maybe going to go without seeing a Marcus Rashford goal today? Is it Giovanni Lo Celso who's doing it all for us in this one? Who knows? But it's 2-1. That's all I care about. Oh, block there from Jesus. Can we put this one away? How good would that be? God, imagine getting a hat-trick. Another one, except this time not for Rashford. Rashford might be able to kill this one off. And he will! He will always get his goal today! Marcus Rashford, in every game I play, has to hit the back of the net. And this time he's killed off the game. It came off of Jesus's face after the ball that, I don't know, somehow ricocheted off him back to one of ours. And from there we went quick. Saw Rashford going up against a centre-back. One-on-one, you always back Rashford to get in and get his look. On either foot. 15 in the Premier League. He is going to break so many records, I swear. I'm not talking just Premier League, I'm talking Champions League. It's going to be, oh God, a season to remember. Well, I guess it's just another day where in the second half we just decided, hey, let's go absolutely nuts. And that's exactly pretty much what we did. Angelino Neres. Oh, ref, there was a bit of time, surely. I know we're in the 4th minute of 3, but who cares? We could have gotten the 4th ourselves. Sadly, no, just a 3-1 win. This man, Giovanni Lo Celso, though, normally we're relying on Rashford to get us all of our goals, and don't get me wrong, he did get his goal, but Lo Celso was the one. I mean, brilliant work from really all my front three today, and that man Lo Celso as well. So normally it's just Marcus Rashford putting us on his back, but nah, today it was just a very consistent and thorough performance from every one of my front three. Now, to make that, like I was talking about before, adjustment that I wanted to make before we ended this episode, I have wanted to see what would happen if I ended up moving I wanted to see what would happen if instead of them being right wingers and left wingers, if I moved Pedro Jesus and David Neres more central. I mean, I'm sure that they'd still get out wider on the, and run, get wide for counterattacks and everything, but just moving them more central, moving them to left forward and right forward positions, will they get more chances in front of goal that way? I don't know. But right now, sometimes it feels like Pedro Jesus and David Neres are removed from the goal scoring, and I just want to see if I can get them a bit more involved. So I am going to trial that, but it's going to be in the next episode, because these next 2 games against Ghent, who we've already played in the last, in the first game that we played today, and this one being at home, I'd rather sim this one and the game against Norwich coming up. I feel with it being a home game and with it being probably the weaker team in our group, that surely, yes, we will get it done. Dallo is going to be suspended for the next game though, and Ferreira scored all of our goals. Nice work indeed then as we advance on ahead to the next game that we have in the Premier League against Norwich. It is away, but I can't imagine they'd be very high up on the table. In fact, they're almost smack bang last. They're in 19th place, looking like a team that will be going down this season. Surely, even with it being away, we can get it done. Come on, baby. Look, they lost 6-0 to Liverpool. We beat Liverpool 7-1. Surely. All right, no thumpings again, but just a 2-0 win. The Brazilian wingers getting in amongst the goal scoring. That now puts us up in a 6th place above Manchester United by 4 points, actually. So they may have dropped off a little even earlier. But the next game we play is going to be against Manchester United. So we can just put even more space between ourselves and them and hopefully get a little higher up the table. By the way, we're only now 5 points away from the top spot. Liverpool, the team that we smashed 7-1. I would love to, that's also an interesting thing. What is the biggest defeat that a team that has won the Premier League or gone on to become English champions, what is the heaviest defeat they would have ever suffered? That's a genuinely interesting question. I guarantee you, almost at no point in English history would a team that ended up becoming champions had ever been dicked 7-1. I swear it would have never happened. Either way, we'll advance on ahead to this game against Manchester United, and we will leave it here for that one. We are nearly in December, and you know what that means, only 1 month away from another transfer window where we're looking to spend big, hopefully get a star 80, 90 something rated centre back, if not maybe a centre back someone else even. And goddamn, just before we ended, are you goddamn serious? Rashford is on a goddamn tear, yet he's not even first in the Golden Boot race. What is Mane on, for crying out loud, if he's got 16 goals in 12 matches? How the hell? I have no idea. But whatever. Guess it's going to be a Mane, Rashford, and maybe Harry Kane battle for the Golden Boot, but still, it's once again proving to be a very entertaining season. Until the next episode, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you later. Bye-bye.